Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is July the 6th, 2021, and we're going to be planting some easy elegance roses today. Now these are own root roses, and they're also shrub roses. So an own root rose has its own root system. It's not grafted. It's one of my favorite varieties of roses to grow. You know, I do grow the hybrid teas and I grow the knockout roses, but the advantage with the own root rose is that it doesn't have the graft on it that can die out over the winter time. So this can actually freeze the whole way down and the bud graft will not die out because it has its own root system. So this one here is the Screaming Neon Red. And we have a Paint the Town over here. We have a Mystic Fairy. And then we have some pink topias. So in this video here, we're going to be showing you how to transplant own root roses. Now the hole here is already dug. We took a part of the yard and I've got it all tilled up. We put compost in with it. We also put the Beyond Peat Professional Organics garden soil in with it. And we're going to be using some Job's rose food, which I'll put a link down in the description for it. And we did put some rocks in the bottom for drainage. Now our soil does have clay in it, so we mixed a lot of organic material in with it. And we want to make sure we have really good drainage. So when you're planting your roses, you want to make sure that you have good drainage, well-drained soil. Now you do want to keep your soil moist, and you want about 6 to 8 hours of full sun for them to bloom and grow the best. Now these roses here are winter hardy to zone 4. We're gardening in Pennsylvania in zone 5B, so that's going to be really good for us. I believe the Pinktopia one is hardy to zone 5, so that's still going to be okay for us. So we're mixing some more of the garden soil in here. This stuff's really nice. I actually just got this stuff this year on clearance. You can see that video on my channel. And called back in, but they didn't have any more. So we're getting our soil all mixed up here. So we're putting some more of it down here. We had to open up a new bag. It's a moat. So we're getting the soil dug out here so we can put some rocks in the bottom for our better drainage.
And you can see that, so if it would dry out pretty good, it will help with the roots.
Rocks also give off minerals. We're getting these out of here. Watch out for the thorns. They're really thorns. They have a lot of thorns. Some have more than others. So we're roughing the root system up here. Now these roots here, because it's an own root rose, they look different than like your knockout roses and your hybrid teas, because they don't have like that one or those 3 real big roots coming down. These have their own root system. And they're a shrub rose, so they are a little different.
So we want our roots to go out.
So we're putting our plant food in there and getting it all mixed around in there. Getting our row set in. And we're getting the roots spread out.
There we go.
You can see the roots there are nice and spread out. We're filling it around it there.
Okay, let's get some water on this.
Now when we have it about half full, we go ahead and we give it some water. We are going to be giving it more later on.
Make sure it ain't hot.
So we ran the hose off a little bit to make sure that it's not hot. If your hose is too hot, you will burn the root systems on your plants.
So you have a sort of hose laying out on the ground.
Thank you.
You didn't do this with the first one, but just we ensure that you're getting water down to the very bottom without having to wait for it.
Backside ready.
Once this all disappears, yeah.
Okay. So as soon as this drains down, then we're going to finish filling in around it here.
Take on, go down.
Now we're not covering the pre-existing root ball. We let that out. We're just putting the soil up to the level of where it was.
Which is hard to tell when you got all this stuff on it.
Kind of pack down around it just a little bit to try and help get the air pockets out. When you water it, that'll help even more. So you want to create like a little water reservoir around them. That'll help hold your water in when you water the top of it, and you kind of like you push your soil up from the bottom, and you make like a little moat around it, sort of. So we're going to get it watered here now. You can see the moat there is helping to hold the water in. So we're going to let that drain down. And we have one more to plant here. So I'm going to put the camera down and I'll come back when that one is done, and I'll show you all of the Easy Elegance roses planted. Now, one thing I want to show you real quick on the screaming neon red one, you can see down here there's more shoots coming off from the bottom, and that's giving more branches off. Now, this is an own root rose too. All of the Easy Elegance shrub roses that I have seen so far are all own root roses. So that's actually coming off of the own root system. Its own root system is going to give a bushier plant there. So this is the last one of those to plant. So you can see here the last shrub rose has been planted. Now we do have Japanese beetle traps up because the Japanese beetles will destroy your rose bushes. And I have a video on my channel for how we make our Japanese beetle traps. I'll put a link down in the description for that video, because Japanese beetles will just, they will just eat your roses like crazy. They'll eat all your ornamental plants and shrubs and their vegetables. So we put traps out to, we put homemade traps out to get rid of them. So when these get mulched, I'm going to come back with another video and I'm going to show it to you. I also have videos on my channel for how to plant knockout roses. And like I said, I did do a video on my channel previously for own root roses where I talk a little bit more about own root roses, and I kind of show the difference that I've seen with the growth patterns of own root roses. They're really cool, hardy. So it's one that I really like. So as these continue to grow and bloom, I'll come back with more video updates and I'll show them to you. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll try as I put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.